Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition featuring the DLC Kaos Engines. And I'm going to start this episode today with the results of what I've chose to name the Thunderbird. There were some amazing suggestions that I thought were amazing. This was not an easy choice. I could have gone so many ways. And I'll tell you, we just need just over 100 more subscriptions, and I'll be able to get access to that community tab. And I'll tell you, next time this comes around, I'll be much happier putting this out as a poll on the community tab, letting you all make a vote on what the name of the airship should be. Oh, I don't need to keep sweating over these kinds of decisions. But anyway, here, let me just recap really quick some of the suggestions we had out there. GTA, the Grand Theft aircraft, the Stray, because basically our stray bullet is the one thing that damaged the Thunderbird. Flying Fort Knox, because that hangar that it was in was like Fort Knox, and both getting in there to capture it and trying to figure out how to get the damn airship out of that building. That was a puzzle in itself. Another name, the Iron Fury, in reference to the kind of hurt we took from just a pistol. Pistols can be deadly, my friends, in the right instance. And then we have a couple door semi-references. The Damn Door is what we'll call it, in reference to Vrantios and probably Soren getting scared crapless out of their pants when that one guy came through this, or attempted to come through that side door. And another one, Thunderbird. I like the full name, Thunderbird Spare Pants. I can't even say it right because it makes me think SpongeBob SquarePants every time I see it. But Spare Pants. Because you know who messed his pants when Jericho came barreling through that door. And finally, Clay Pigeon, because this is our transport and ultimately a target. At least it was a target for Phoenix Point. So some amazing names that you all presented, and I want to thank you for that. I had a good time looking through all your suggestions. I thought they were awesome and exactly the type of names I was looking for. So now, drum roll please. I actually went ahead and named the Manticore also, so we'll get to see that here when we go into the Air Force. I chose the Stray. So the Thunderbird is going to be a stray to remind us to not shoot those ships that we want to capture. And I did go with Banda's Bane for the Manticore, mainly because the story behind this name, really, I like it. It'll remind us exactly about what this Manticore has done for us so far. It took us to the haven up north of New Jericho, and the leader's name was Banda, and he was going to withhold research from us until we basically rung up the Big Daddy. And he told the guy in no uncertain terms, give them the research. And then after that mission, we turned around and went right on back in and stole his Thunderbird. So I think that's a great name for our Manticore, is Banda's Bane. So there we go. There's my decisions. That's the backstory on a lot of them. I thought you guys did some great jobs coming up with suggestions. Thank you so much. But starting off on this, we've got our Tiamat heading over into the distance for some exploration. And first into the mist, and then where we have a whole bunch grouped together in Europe. We're going to send the Tiamat over there. And I'm thinking before I pick one of our local missions here to do, we have a fair amount of exploration sites nearby. We need food. I mean, we have a lovely berserker right here, level 2 as a matter of fact, but I wouldn't come close to wanting to pull the trigger on that unless I had at least 800 food in the bank, because, you know, level 2 is a little more expensive, and I would want some reserve after picking him up. So there's a pipe dream for you, to get a berserker on the team, our first berserker. But we're gonna search around because our tech is also somewhat woeful and not very high. So we're gonna do the searches first. We'll send Banda's Bane down here, and then we will send If I can manage to click on them just fine. There we go. The stray, I think we're going to send the stray right over here.
Construction complete.
Let's see what we find. Uh-oh. We have a haven under attack, so our plans have just changed. Isn't that the way it always works? And this is one you could argue that we don't need to do because they'll be able to defend themselves, but we're both nearby. All our airships are very nearby, and we'll get a nice payoff from doing this, and we'll increase our diplomacy by doing this, which currently is in the negative. So all the stars are aligning for us to detour and come down here. Not what I was expecting to be our next mission, but it is now. Let's get down here and help out Anu. We'll have to explore later. Okay, it's going to be one of these save the citizens kind of a mission. There's the rewards, which we definitely need. It only gives us a slight bit of attitude drop for New Jericho, so everything's good. It is nighttime, though, not my favorite. Let's get the other ship there. Oh, the dateline. We'll be able to wait for daytime, I think. I do believe. Yeah, I think it might be daytime now, guys. It's daytime, and we're going to help defend the disciples of Anu. Let's get down there and see who's going out and make sure we got them equipped. And it looks like everybody's available. We do have, I know at least someone around here is heavily injured. Yeah, Soren. We're going to see if we can't give you an extra med kit when we get down to you. Otherwise, no other major injuries to speak of. Mark the hat. You'll be able to hang tough with those kinds of injuries. And let's get going and take a look. And if we're lucky, maybe they'll drop a shotgun or two if one of the... we could get so lucky. Maybe the disciples of Anu, one of them will die against their attackers and drop something for us. Let's see. No real SP to pick up. What we may do... Yeah, with two different weapons, I think ammo's okay. Let's just throw in an extra grenade, just because we can. Cecil, do we want to upgrade you to a harder hitting weapon? I think you're probably okay as you are right now. Let's give you a little bit more will so we can have one extra if we're lucky. Quick aim. And let's see, 8 shots versus 11 shots. I don't know that we have backup for the Iron Fury, so I don't think we have backup ammo. So let's just go with the extra ammo here. And Vrantios Zeus. We're going with the extra strength for you, just so you can carry a little more when we really need it, especially with Boom Blast if we want. And I don't think I really need to change anything else out on you, so let's keep moving. Mark the hat. Mr. Schiffer, I think you're in good shape the way you are. We'll hold on to the SP. Sir Salcease. We'll hold on to the SP. So we're pretty well equipped for this thing. We're holding on to the SP and we're ready to keep moving. Soren Black, we would like to ideally, and we're just going to do it. You're going to be over encumbered, but we need to get you healed right away, so you'll quickly be normally encumbered once we use the med kit. And Andrei, we're going to keep you just the way you are and give you a little bit more strength so you can hold more than what you can hold right now. And I think that's it. We're back up to the top. All items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered. We'll see you down there. All right, we see some enemies right off the bat. And thank goodness, I much prefer doing these temple maps for the Disciples of Anu. Oh boy, do I prefer. We see a Disciples of Anu over here. Let's go see where the enemy is. They're fairly far away. One of them at least. Yeah, one has a weapon, one does not. The weapon is a shotgun, which really won't hurt us too bad until they get up a lot closer. We have a lot, I repeat, we have a lot of citizens right here. He's a little bit out there to get him on our side right away. Let's think about this. We have a lot of snipers over here. Do any of our snipers right off the bat? Well, we have one potential shot. Let's see what it looks like. Well, not thrilling and amazing. So we may decide to wait. What's our other sniper shot look like? Even worse, unless I want to go for a pure shield shot. And finally, our final sniper.
Finger on the trigger.
Yeah. That's called hit the teammate in the back. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I think what we'll do... Where's the exit zone? If I rescue some citizens, they can get out fairly close by. Maybe that's what we do, not knowing where the rest of the enemy is. Maybe I jump someone over to get someone else on our team. And I'm thinking we jump you over, Andre. How about that? Can you pick us up? A new member of the team? Ooh, and it's right near some mist. So I can't just jump over here into cover after picking you up. Maybe I can get over to this cover. So the last thing I want to do is get you, Andre, in the mist and lose a bunch of will. So let's pop you over here. And I didn't notice any war cry available for you, so that's a good thing. There's a lot of mist inside this building, which I do not like. I think what I'm going to do is run you over this way, because they're probably going to advance towards us, and we'll take cover thinking that's going to happen.
Moving in. Here they are.
Ooh, now we're seeing some more. Where is the more? Ooh, that's a lot closer, but still we can't quite get close enough to make a shotgun the go-to choice. Still think we're gonna kind of play a little defensively on this first round. If he comes towards us with that pistol, fine. We have recourse against him. I think we're just gonna come over to cover here.
Moving to coordinates.
And Overwatch. I think that's our best play with you. And we're kind of going to cover and advance this way towards us at a fairly close range. We're going to try that out.
They're not getting past
Because if he doesn't get closer than that, I'll play the odds that he can't hit us with that pistol. Yeah, sounds good. Now, I think we can send some dashers over this way to maybe pick up some citizens. We're going to do that. Since that is what we're here to do, right? Run you here.
Moving. Target detected.
Holy smokes, what do we got? More up. We got a lot of them upstairs. We spotted a new Triton somewhere. Oh, they're just having a little party over there. Now, I'm thinking we don't have Boom Blast, but I can at least start the injury parade if I can plop a grenade in the right spot. So we know what you're going to be doing, Vrantios. Let's get our move finished here first. Okay, we got two citizens to dash off towards the exit zone. Fortunately, they did not run into any unseen Pandorans by running out there. Now, we would ideally like to get somebody up to the second story. I'm thinking they won't quite reach you. I think we can get you set up to help us out next turn. I'd say this cover's probably safest. All right. Landon, stay safe. We got one. We got one or more of our 2 assaults. We're gonna dash with you, Shane, Marine Grunt, Vanson. Can we get you dashing up high? No. So we'll dash you 2. Well, let's see. Now that it's still more efficient to dash you there, although it. Now let's see. We could move up here to pick this guy up. And just as we thought, more citizens. Now I think. Yes, you're going to be in the open, but the distance he would be shooting at you, I'm willing to have you stand there and distract him waving. Shane Vanson. And let's get some more citizens running away. This seems to be safe to bringing him out here, even though it is somewhat in the open. It just feels safe, though. Let's trust our feelings on this one, eh? And right away, 1, 2, 3, 4, what's that? 5 citizens we got already out of the 8 that we're getting to safety is what it feels like. And I do not see any more citizens over here that we're aware of. We have another Anu over here. So we really don't know where the other citizens are right now, but we got a good portion of them safe. So let's do our boom blast. Or our grenade. Let's see if we can reach with the grenade without moving. Not quite. So what we're going to do is move you as far forward as we can and then still shoot. Let's see if those few steps
Check this out.
made it doable now. I guess we'll go here. Let's hope the grenade does not wander off the map. It didn't. Thank goodness. One of them did go hiding though, and that was a shotgun. The thugs carry a shotgun, and we barely hit this guy, but at least we hit him, and we did good damage on the guys in the front. I don't know how much bleeding the other guy is, but this guy bleeds in 3 turns. That's good to know. So thank you, Vrantios. Now maybe what we can do, now that some of that stuff's been taken out of our line of sight, we might still be able to get ourselves in position for an okay shot. So let's try you over here, Cecil.
Come get some.
I think that's good enough for a try. Well, maybe it wasn't. Come on, guys. Make me look good. Make my decisions look good here. Help me out. We're going to bring you up to this corner spot and see what shot you can get there.
Let's go.
I don't want to move you... I don't want to move you too close. Another Arthron somewhere. Oh, way back there. What kind of movement do you have? Well, who cares about your movement? You can shoot us in the back from where our cover is. Doggone it. That's not nice. Play fair. Let's get over here. And, well, now that we mention it, do any of us
make a difference?
Have a shot on that guy far off in the distance? Doesn't look like we got any clear shots over to that corner, so we're just going to have to take whatever he can hit us with. I don't think he can get close enough to have a most amazingly accurate shot. Oh, we might even be able to see him from here. Let's find out. We're going to shoot somebody from here. Let's go see who it might be.
Aiming.
Not him. Not him. We're going to try this shot again just because he has a weapon. Everybody else over there would have to get pretty damn close to hurt us. Good job. That hat. You're wearing it in that stylish way that helps you hit. And I like that. Let's see. I'm thinking we might be able to bring you up here for a shot. How about that, Sir Southeast? Let's see what that looks like.
Let's make this happen.
We'll take a peek at it with the pistol. And I think with the other weapon, we're going to go do the quick aim and try it. Yep, that's doable. And we did it. Took out his head, so he still has some good speed, but we got him bleeding. You did your job. No pistol. Oh, I'm on a different guy. That's why there's no pistol. Maybe we can pistol Overwatch now. We'll just do short range in case these guys come running at us that way. And we'll do the same thing with you. And I think we may have one more pistol to set up out there. We're going to keep it more in this direction so we don't hit anybody in the back.
Nothing's getting past me.
And Soren, we are going to heal you. Because you're a little too weak without that heal. And then we're going to keep you right where you are. In Overwatch fashion over here. It looks like we can widen it out a little bit and not have to worry about hitting anybody in front of us. Just in case. Next turn, we'll get you more involved.
It is time to act.
Got a lot of support out there from the disciples of Anu. Kind of hurt. Oh, another Triton in the back? That's not good. Thank you for going for Anu. So he must have an independent handgun because he moved and shot. So he can't have the Anu hand pistol, hand cannon. Here's, he had the hand cannon. Ooh, I'm starting to think there might be a citizen in the mist. Although I think he's missing so far. Oh, so it is an independent pistol also that I once again mistook for the hand cannon. Oh, it looks like we hit shield on that one. We didn't hit shield on that one. Woohoo! Oh, there's a lot of guys coming up behind us here. Andrei, I think we need to get you out of there. We need to swing some sniper shots over in this direction all of a sudden. I'll tell you that much. Wow. What kind of weapon? We're looking at the new Jericho weapon there. We're looking at just an independent pistol here. So, this is what we got to do. Looks like the only door in here to rescue whoever he's shooting at is there. I'm wondering.
Receiving.
Yes. I don't think that's going to be close enough for you to get a shot. Let's work on seeing what we can do against these guys first. Now this guy panicked. Wow. That's good news for us. That's real good news for us. So we can focus elsewhere at least for one turn. And he bleeds 50. Ugh. So he may bleed out before he can do anything, because before the next turn, but then he'll gain, and then before the next turn when he can shoot, I think we may luck out and he's out of it. So I'm going to ignore him.
Can't wait.
Soren, time to get you back in the game. We're going to do it in dashing fashion. Bringing you here first. Thank you for picking up the Anu guy. What kind of hit points does he have? 100. That sounds like a perfect target for you, Soren. I don't know that I want to bring you totally into the open, so I'm going to bring you into this corner cover. And I still think that'll be close enough with your weapon to do a world of hurt on that Arthron. So let's do that.
Pushing on.
Let's try it with this weapon. Yeah, you have a good chance to take him out. It's a little more accurate than the other one. And we can replenish this ammo a lot easier. So let's try this. Ooh. You missed a lot. Of course, the only thing about these Arthrons, you notice they're kind of skin and bones, and there's a lot of underarms between the legs. Yeah, a lot of ways to miss them. Yeah, I'm being an apologist for Soren right now, but you know.
I'm ready.
What we can do is send over the assault to finish up with these guys a little bit. He's got some dash. I still think we got someone who can finish that. It might be better to move close, dash up to one of these guys and get a really good shotgun blast into them. And I'm thinking if we're going to do that with you,
No time to lose.
Mr. Nameless Disciples of Anuman, we're going to, or whoever you are, we're just going to come up here and blast the one with the scariest weapon. Of course, as we found out before, pistols can be scary in the right hands.
Ready to engage.
Let's engage better than that. Okay. Ooh, we can do a total ton of body damage. So that's hit one of his softest arms. We could actually take out a weapon arm. We have enough power to do that. Should we try that? We could have done more overall damage on a different body part, but I like the idea of disabling his shooting arm. I don't think the blood-sucking arm substitute for him being able to shoot. So there, thank you, Mr. Anuman. Now we have a berserker over here who cannot get close enough. So we're going to see if your hand cannon
Here comes
can come
the
over here and
Phoenix.
kill the guy. Are you close enough to be able to kill with a hand cannon? I don't think we need to use any special things. Hit. Thank you. Let's get our civilians out of here. Since it's bringing me here. Save who we can. All right. Now we've got to figure some things out. We got all our snipers ready to do something. We also have a boom blaster ready to do something, and we have this guy and this guy, but we also have Anu in the way. If we try to grenade there, I won't be able to get enough arc to grenade that guy. So you know what we're going to do with you? We're going to go in between, therefore, and pick up some will. And then maybe we'll be able to launch a grenade from there in better circumstances after that. Before we do that, since we know we're going to pick up the will, let's get our guys moving that might use some of that will. That we can get, therefore we can get them replenished. I'm going to actually double dash you in this direction, then we might be able to help over here, even though he's going to bleed out. But I can't get you close enough anywhere else this turn. Let's just get you running in the right direction. So maybe you can help us out. Coming up. That'll keep you in the open against him. Let's move you there and then determine if that shot's going to be good enough for us or not. I want to see if he can disappear. He does have Pain Chameleon. So odds are, I don't want to have you take that shot.
I have to focus.
Yeah, we'll keep you for a backup shot if we can maybe get somebody else to shoot on him. We also have you up top, Marine Grunt Vance, and we can get you dashing. Once again, not in a good enough spot to shoot this guy. But we're going to get you dashing anyway.
Pushing on.
Excuse me. Let's continue the dash. I'm tempted to shoot at him just to get him to die sooner, to maybe get someone else to panic. Let's see what their will looks like. That will determine if it's a worthwhile use of our bullets. Whoops. Now his will's at 11, way too high. His will is at 11, way too high. His, yeah, that's not going to make any difference. So let's get you dashing one more. And we'll try your Overwatch
Never
from
give
here.
up.
So we're probably just going to end up Overwatching with you guys.
I'm prepared.
You cannot see anyone. What position gets us? And I would like to see the guy with the pistol, ideally. Let's see if that does it.
I'm on the move.
Let's see if that shot's going to be good enough.
Ready to engage.
Well, he's got Pain Chameleon. We're going for the torso. Let's do it. And we got the torso. Wow, we've had a few clutch shots in this already. Let's see if we can get another sniper over here. This might be enough to help us out. Let's take a look at it.
Moving.
Let's take him out.
Target
Oh!
missed.
Oh! That's the only problem, is shooting through the mist. It was hard to see. I think the body part was illuminated, but it was hard to see where the holes were that we could have missed through. And oh well, we missed. But it gives us a chance for another shot on this guy by bringing you up high. Except that's too much movement, so maybe we can get a shot from here.
Position.
Sir Southeast, can you give us a hit with a better weapon? There we go. Took him out. Now we're getting down there. And he's going to be too far away for us to jet jump over there. Yep. So this is what we're going to do. We are probably going to jump you up to pick up wilds because we used a lot this turn. But I'm thinking with Anu here, that's going to be his target. I'm going to play the game of jumping you out here and see if we can blast away his torso. Oh, we didn't. I think we did daze him a little. I think we did do that much.
Ready.
What we're going to do is Overwatch against his reappearance with both of you. Sir Southeast, we're gonna, well, you know, the pistol Overwatch, there's nobody that, none of these guys are gonna run close enough to you. So we're just gonna bypass that. We're gonna come up here and get the will, so when we need the quick aim next turn, we got it. And we'll go from there. Oh, that's a shame. We're gonna lose some of that will we just picked up, and she didn't drop anything. Doggone it! There's no symbol. That's the only benefit to getting them killed or having them die, is to drop their weapons. Okay, that civilian's hurting now. He's a lot closer with that pistol. Now I'm hoping that he was dazed, so he's not going to have too many more shots. Uh-oh. Please, let that be it. Nope. He missed. Oh, he may have just killed a civilian for it. Yep, we just lost our civilian. So this guy is going to pay. This guy is going to pay. I think what we'll do is bring you over here, Andrei. Well, I'll tell you what. I think we got to use, and we don't have that much dash. That'll only get us this far. Will that be enough to hit the Pain Chameleon? I guess we'll find out. Yeah, because we can run a couple steps closer now and make sure we take out the Pain Chameleon.
Moving.
At least there's another civilian in there we're going to be able to save. So we did lose one. You know, if we can save that ammo and take out the Pain Chameleon with just this weapon, let's do it. And we can take out the Pain Chameleon that way. Maybe we can, however, just kill him outright this way. Let's find out. Yep. We're going to get you moving over here to give you a shot, Andrei. Because I think we're going to have enough other choices to take him out. So I don't mind keeping you in the open. Right up the rear end. Nice shot. Let's get our hand cannon over here because we can't get a swing on him from that. What we could do, in case we don't kill him, of course that would stomp us too, wouldn't it? Let's come over here and try the hand cannon.
Moving.
Good job. He's going to bleed out before he can do anything. So do our snipers
Ready.
have the ability to save us? Potentially. I don't know that it's going to be I don't know that we have some necessarily easy shots out there. We're going to try that one. Let's go, Mark. Help us. Ooh. Oh, is this one of those? Well, this is one of those. We can shoot through a banner, and let's just hope we can hit him. Right? That's on his head.
Almost.
Yeah. Sorry. It definitely left you with a blind shot. That wasn't totally fair, was it now? And that may have some other weird angles, but we're going to bring you up here, Sir Southeast, to see if you can get an angle on the guy.
Zooming in.
You also have the old through the banner shot. Ooh, that time it worked. Now he's bleeding 30. We still need to hit him just a little bit more. And Soren, you're hurting again. But we're going to see if you can be... It's all that return fire you took. But we're going to dash you instead because you can. And see if you can provide just that little bit of extra hurt so we don't have to worry about him. In fact, we'll leave you with some cover. Just... No, your shot. We're going to get you close and do the job.
Rest for the weary.
We have confidence. You will not miss. You will
Let's just
take
get this
him
over
out.
with.
And we got him. And then what we're going to do is rather than wait for him to bleed out, we're just going to come over here and do Sir Bashalot. Alright, we survived. We lost a little bit of experience by losing that one citizen, but he would have been a tough one to rescue out of that building. because the door was only on that back side. So, oh well, can't win them all. But anyway, good experience spread overall, and yeah, we succeeded. I'm not going to complain anymore. All right, so they did drop a shotgun for us, and then independent handgun. I think we got enough handguns right now. We picked up some nice rewards, which were much needed. Gets us well on the way to being able to hire a berserker if he's still there when we get enough food. And we have revealed the location of their colony. A Pandoran nest is now on the map. Really close by. I'm looking at the time. I don't think we have enough for another full mission. We got 2 days and 16 hours. As I know you've all been making me aware of, and I promise I won't do a typical zigzag and overlook that. Famous last words. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to split us up a little bit and see about some explorations before we do a nest and the undefendable as our next pair of missions. Our stamina's scary low right now, so I think we have enough for some explorations. We may have to pop to the base to gain some stamina back, but after that we got 2 missions lined up. A nest, which I believe is our first one, and undefendable. So let's do an exploration. We'll send the Stray over here. And we will send Banda's Bane over to this spot.
Research complete.
Ooh, there's some well-timed research. Let me tell you that. The food, I can think about one more new hire also. Let's go see what our new research is first. And check that out. Heavy cannon development. We'll put it in line. That's all it was. We have to destroy a Pandoran colony. Well, we have a nest on the map now, so that's within reach. Let's continue the explorations. Our time is still okay. In fact, here is this guy. So what we're going to do is finish this exploration. We're going to come right back over here and pick up a berserker. All right, we found a new haven, which is never a bad thing. Oh, we found another 2 more exploration sites, which is always a good thing. Let's go and see about hiring a berserker. That'll get us up to 10 soldiers. We definitely still need more. So let's come on over here. What I'll probably do is pick him up this episode, then I'll check my list, and he'll be named for the following episode. So let's come over here, see if we can't recruit, make sure the costs have not changed and we can still afford it. Ladland. Our operatives have discovered a theme park dedicated to the lucrative Lads, a novelty boy band made up of young hedge fund managers who enjoyed enormous success with their single Golden Gecko before crashing spectacularly when their second album failed to sell more than 100 copies. The park, like the band itself, was initially thought to be intended ironically. It is usually, or unusually, well preserved. Rupert Classy Lad Kane, formerly of the band, now works as an analyst for New Jericho. In an urgent message, he pleads for us to destroy the park and not let anybody know about it. Mr. West does not know about my history with the band, he says, and I don't know what he would do if he found out I was part of something so frivolous. Well, you know, we'll keep your secret there, Classy Lad, but we are going to dismantle the park for the materials. And $375 is not a bad haul. Half the park appears to be made of plywood, but there's at least a few bits and pieces we can repurpose. All right. So while we're sitting here, we're going to come up over here for this exploration point. explore, and now we are here to recruit. Let's see if the costs are the same. 672. That leaves us not as much food as I would like, but enough that we will not starve till hopefully we find some more. I'm thinking for a level 2, so he's not even a level 1. Let's go see if he has armor break already. He comes with stomper legs, which is good for accuracy. We're going to pick this guy up. And as I said, next episode, we're going to give him a name. I'll check my list and see who's next up. We picked him up. All right. I think what we'll do is we'll continue searching here. Stamina. Oh, let's get in here and... do we have any other promotions for him? No. Because we don't have anything to spend other than pool. So he's level 2. And we're going to send you back down here to explore and then probably back up to the base. We're going to send you here, maybe here, and then back to the base.
Construction complete.
We got our extra store at Phoenix, Alaska, so we don't have to worry about losing that. We got, looks like, another haven over here. Of course, it was the classy, or this was the classy lad. So we just found a new haven. Let's check here. Oh, we made it here with the Tiamat. Look at that. It was out of sight, out of mind, but he's even getting over here finally. Botulism. Our operatives have set down outside an abandoned supermarket. There might be supplies here that we can use. Sounds like we may recoup some of our food. We sure did. Most of the fresh and frozen food rotted years ago, but there are still shelves full of canned goods. Some of these may still be edible. Some. Our operatives have gathered up whatever they can. All right. And I think at this point, given your stamina, we won't... yeah, I think we'll send back and build back up our stamina. I think that's prudent right now, as our timer here on this mission is counting down fast. Embalmed. In what appears to have once been a textile factory, our operatives have discovered hundreds of mummified bodies covered in a thin film of mucus. It is unclear whether this mucus was deposited on the bodies by an external source or whether it was excreted during the process of mummification. Representatives of the disciples of Anu demand that the bodies of the martyrs be turned over to them for study, while New Jericho demands that the bodies be destroyed to prevent infection. Well, the problem is I need to improve diplomacy with both these two. And since we just did a haven defense for Anu, I'm going to continue pushing the diplomacy at the moment with Anu, and we're going to allow them to study the bodies. Yeah, New Jericho's not happy. That may, if I recall, that could have given us the double-digit negatives, but, you know, oh well. The disciples thank us for protecting the bodies of the martyrs from the heathens at New Jericho and reward us for our good. Oh, look at that. Nice food. We can think about recruiting again. What do you know? We really could think. Let's see if we'll have to go in to see if we have any recruits that we can hire at the base, because we just might be able to afford any personnel recruits available. Well, we may have an assault or a sniper available, so we may do one more recruit coming up, because that only costs us $298. We can afford it. That'll help build up the ranks just a little bit. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Quarterback speed, gain shotgun proficiency. I don't know if I like the synergy of that on a sniper. Let me know what y'all think. We have bonus to accuracy and less damage. We'll we'll think about. I'm not. I don't know if I'm thrilled with some of these extra perks, but you know, a sniper with any other cross class, we don't have to use all these. Can still be effective with the other perks we cross class it with. So I'm gonna go ahead and bite the bullet, and we're gonna put it at our main base because that's where we're headed, and we're gonna recruit. So we got 2 new soldiers we're going to get to add and name and introduce you to at the beginning of next episode. So those of you that know you're coming up next, get ready. Get ready. And then we'll fly our Banda's Bane back to the base also.
Research complete.
We finished our Triton autopsy. We have new research available. In fact, we got to check. It's been long enough. I need to check our combat shield, which isn't a high priority for me, is in there. Let's see. Ooh, that gives us some nice materials there. I think I'm going to do the Siren next. And the Pandoran Evolution needs to be done. It's still a 2-day process to get that done. I don't use a lot of the Hell Cannon, so I don't consider that a high priority. Doggone it, I think we'll just keep the Pandoran Evolution right there. But by researching that, it would then allow me to use my self-imposed embargo against using the ones we got on the free skins would be lifted, and I'd be able to use the Hell Cannons we have. But I think we'll keep in this order for now. Let's get everybody back to the base. Let's watch this timer tick down. And something paused because we found something over here, and it's a Disciples of Anu base. I think we need to send the Tiamat right here because it's also in the mist. And we got some evolution happening. Yikes. Yeah, that looks like a big old grenade launcher. And still pretty weak. Still pretty weak. I don't mind them so much when they're weak. At least when we can get to them. This guy is bulking up a little bit. 190 hit points now with a gun, with return fire. Yeah, not a nice guy. Triton Poacher is now carrying... Ooh, Neural Pistol. Pain Chameleon. He can be scary if he disappears on us and shoots out of the void. And the Hitman. Looks like we've got our first sniping Triton on the board now. It's not as bad with the independent sniper rifle, but they now start picking up that long range ability, which is icky. We're going to explore. We've made our first ship back. We're still over 1 day here. So odds are when we gain a little bit of stamina back, we're going to have to go down next time to do Undefendable is what it's looking like just because of the timer. And then follow that up with a nest. So in some particular order, I don't know, I won't guarantee you which. These are going to be our next 2 missions next time. We're going to name some new soldiers and introduce you to them. And we're going to call it right here. So I hope you enjoyed today's mission. We got a little exploration going. We solidified some of our supplies. Not so much food, but we converted those into soldiers. 2 more in the barracks, up to 11 now. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hey, thumbs up if you can. That's always a big help to getting these videos noticed. And this is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.